Mallorca's best route is overrated. Cap Formentor sits at the north of the island, right at the end of the mountain chain of Serra Tramontana, where the mountains meet the Med, which results in the most beautiful 20 kilometers of roads in Spain, maybe in Europe. Anyway, you can argue anything, but the fact is the road is super famous, and this results in it being overcrowded. It's full of coaches, cars, cyclists, pedestrians, hikers, and sometimes the crowd actually runs the fun a little bit because you can't get into a flow, you get stuck behind the cars, and it spoils the experience. However, this month, out of every month, I think is the month to experience Cap de Formentor and cycle all the way to the lighthouse car-free, because the Mallorcan government has actually extended the road closure for another month. So for the whole of October, we've got the second stretch of road all the way to the lighthouse with no cars access. I am super buzzing to get the road all for myself. I'm with another group of 16 girls. Most of them are going to be doing this ride for the first time, and I actually can't wait to have their feedback on what they think about it. If it's a must, if they would have been gutted to come to Mallorca without riding it, or if it's too busy, I have no idea about what it's going to be like. Maybe everyone has passed the word and is going to be full of other kind of crowds. Let's see. Anyway, let's get rolling. Something better make me daydream. Go ahead and touch me. Let it linger when you leave a daydream. A daydream when you take me where I've never been before. The first section has cars, and look at how annoying it is. Can't wait to get to the free roads. My mind running wild. If it doesn't kill me, make it stronger. Better make it stronger. And love me like you mean it. Don't make me wait any longer. Right, we are at the first viewpoint. We've climbed 3 kilometers. And to be fair, we always know that section was not close to cars. And to be fair, the first maybe 500 meters were a bit nightmarish, but then they actually closed that road as well to cars when the car parks are full all over the ride. So then the cars stopped coming, and the remaining 2K of the climb were gorgeous, really nice views, barely any cars. You forget that it's busy again until you get to the top of the first viewpoint and you see all the tourists and the goats and the cars. But I mean, to get that view, I really think it's worth it. What are we thinking?
That was good.
Yeah?
Weirdly kind of enjoyed it.
That's not weird. You're on holidays.
No, it was good.
What about that view?
Stunning. It looks really good.
I know, it's so nice.
Excited for the remaining 17K?
Yeah.
Baby, give me something better make me daydream. Go ahead and touch me. Let it linger when you leave a daydream. A daydream when you take me.
Baby, that's the best thing we see.
Woo! Okay, so we're now 10 kilometers away from the lighthouse, and we have entered the zone that is car-free. And the satisfaction to go through that barrier that is shut to like any motorized vehicles, I can't tell you, it feels amazing. Even now, I don't think I've never seen it so empty. Gorgeous. Formentor with no cars is the absolute shit. This is incredible. I mean, look at that playground just for us.
views are so insane, and it's not actually that hard. I thought it was going to be worse than it was, but it's good.
Do you think this is the best ride in Mallorca?
Yeah, it's so good. I want to come back every year and do this ride.
Okay, how was that?
It was insane. I'm quite glad we thought it was going to be a bit worse, because I feel like then I was pleasantly surprised and like really enjoyed it. Yeah, views are incredible.
Do you think this ride is overrated?
Overrated? Oh my god, no, the views are insane. Worth it,
Do you
definitely.
think this is the best ride in Mallorca?
Yes, of my 2 rides so far, definitely. No, incredible. No notes.
Right, this is the first time ever I'm doing this ride with no traffic. I've probably ridden this route about like 20 times, and I eat my words. Every single one of my words in my introduction. This is probably one of the best rides ever. The views are epic, it's so quiet, no traffic. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I feel like I'm rediscovering that climb. To be fair, this was my first ride ever, for those of you who don't know. This is how Paul got me into cycling, by making me ride here. And it was quiet, but it was in February, so it was much colder. Now, having this gorgeous October weather, open jersey, the wind, everything about it is just perfect. Perfect riding settings. Mallorca, tourist board, if you hear me now, can you please keep that route close to traffic? Another extra month in October every single year from now on, please. Thank you so much. Gracias.
That was pretty brutal, but beautiful. And I was going round and I had like tears in my eyes, and I was like, I can't believe that I'm doing this, because I almost gave up after the first 3K. So yeah, buzzing and terrified to go back, but excited for a big bowl of pasta.
And the views. How do you rate the views on a scale of 1 to 10?
11.
So, do you think this ride is overrated?
No, I don't think it could be overrated. The only thing is those buses that honk at you as you're going.
They're so rude.
Well, we froze. Jazz and I froze.
Right, so the only one problem is, I mean, look at this. So the buses still have the permission to just come here. It's not close to them. And I think because the cars are here, like, they are so rude. See, like, I mean, this is so unnecessary. And they just buzz about, they go super fast, and I think if they could crush someone on the way, oh, shut up. You know what I mean? Like, what's the need for this? Okay, sorry, that has to take 2 points out of my 12 out of 10 rating. Can we rate the driver? Mallorca Tourist Sport, can you hear this? Can we rate this driver? So aggressive, it's really scary for cyclists. And we have a 10 out of 10 stack. How was that? You've done this before a few times.
I think this is my 4th time doing it. Yeah.
And?
I'm not gonna lie, I really loved it today. I don't know, I think, the sunshine, like the cove around after the second climb is gorgeous. And without the cars, it's just phenomenal.
Do you sometimes feel that this ride is overrated? Not for today, but do you have moments when you're like, okay, that's too much?
I think a little bit. I think there's other rides on the island that I actually probably prefer. I think the time that I don't think is overrated is if you do it first thing in the morning or in the evening. So I've come before where I've stayed closer in Port Palenza, and we've done it at sunrise, and like roads are empty, like just other cyclists on it, and you get the sunrise, and like that I think is stunning. But there's something about kind of having it to yourself that's much better.
But then no one's going to come to Mallorca trip if we don't stay in Port Palenza.
Yeah, but you know, it's a nice long journey to get there. So it's accomplished, so we feel good. But
and today without the cars, how did it feel?
It's so much nicer without cars. When you've just got cyclists out there, and you kind of just beat the buses a bit, and you're good to go.
My first time climbing Cap de Formentor, unreal, absolutely unbelievable. So much more manageable than I thought it was going to be. Views incredible. I rounded every corner and was like, wow, 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 wow.
Is this climb overrated?
It's my first time doing it, so for me, like, I'm so glad I did it. But if you do it all the time, then maybe it's like going to Broadway Market.
If it's full of cars.
Oh, full of cars, yeah, don't come.
Work hard, play hard, better have the time of your life. Look good, feel good, mix a little
bad, hey? Could go for a big dip in here.
It's done. So come on, this will be our year. Get on over here. There's no time for tears.
Happiness looks like.
Me and Abby gonna get an ice cream. It's very hot. Although she's shopping for magnet now. What are you doing?
Shopping for a magnet. Help me,
Come
which
on.
one should I get? I mean, the bike makes sense, right? But I don't ride with a basket. Or should I get a little flip-flop?
None of those are cheesy at all.
Oh, well, you have to go. The more cheese, the better, you see.
Okay.
And I like to have an accurate representation of the activity.
So are we picking the best or the worst then?
Kind of the worst.
Okay, I think the worst is with no hesitation. This one.
That's too big. It's quite bad though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Although this is pretty bad too.
that is pretty bad too.
Oh look, you've got some like Mallorca salt in there. Mallorca
that's
sand.
Should we get one for the fridge at work? I think we should get one for the fridge at work. Why don't we get this one?
Hola. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Which one? A ella le gustaría.
Un maximón, por favor. Classique, por favor.
Y para mí.
Well, I like.
We can have a bad angle.
Cheers. She's eaten already. Lovely.
Luke, make sure this features on YouTube so we see Abby at Riverside.
Okay, but you don't want me sucking on a Calippo.
Eat properly.
I like this.
Yeah, you don't need to be a chopper.
I have sensitive
Look,
teeth.
I do that.
Yummy. It's so nice. It's the best
This is
holiday
good.
ever.
You know you're here at work, yeah?
Yes.
I'm joking. This is such a good holiday.
It's such a good holiday. I love my life.
Hot girl summer. Hot girl summer. Hot girl summer. Right here, right now, nowhere else I'd rather be. Sunset, Malibu, long hair blowing the breeze. Body getting thinner, you know that we 10 out of 10.
That was a 10 out of 10 day. I played a bit the devil advocate in my introduction because everyone tells you that the lighthouse is the best ride. You know that no one goes to Mallorca without going to the lighthouse, and it was the first ride of my life, so iconic as well for me. It's every time you go, you cross Port Poyensa, which is heaving constantly with, you know, all the inflatables and the touristy shops, etc., etc. So this whole combination can sometimes give the impression that it's a bit much. And the last 3 times I've climbed the lighthouse, I was a bit like, oh, come on now. It's so busy. But I think I acted like a spoiled brat because I've done it so many times. Maybe I have the luxury to be a bit picky about the conditions of the road, but today, seeing the experiences of the girls, like how blown away they were, I had the best time ever. For me, because I know it with lots of cars, seeing it with no cars was just incredible. I felt like a child at Christmas. Every bend, every corner, every descent, every climb, it was just so peaceful. However, there are just tips, I think, to just follow to make sure that you have the lighthouse in perfect condition or at least decent condition. So tip number 1, avoid the weekends at all costs. Saturday, Sunday, no go. Tip number 2, avoid the school holidays, no go either. They're also going to be super packed when you have more tourists on the island, is the worst. Tip number 3, go either super early in the morning or for sunset if you can. Like, in my opinion, the only perk of staying in Puerto Poyensa is that you can go to the lighthouse super early morning or at sunset, and that's going to give it all quiet. And tip number 4, 5, 3, I don't know, I'm lost in my numbers, but my last tip is Mallorca off-season is also lovely. I did a vlog of Mallorca in January and it was amazing. I also used to come here with Paul all the time in Feb and it was awesome as well. So if you come in the lower season, let's say November, December, Jan and Feb, for example. Yes, it's going to be a bit colder, but bib shorts, long sleeves, a jacket for descending, maybe some gloves, but it's still sunny. It's a bit colder, but the island is pretty much empty, so you will have Sakalobra for yourself, the lighthouse for yourself. All of the roads are just empty. So yeah, if you want a bit more peace and quiet, definitely recommend it. And to conclude this video, is Cap Formentor overrated? Absolutely not. If you do manage to get this ride in good condition, it's a must do, one of the most beautiful climbs in Spain, in Europe. I don't know if I'm going to go and say in the world, but you know the gist. I do hope that you found this video helpful, interesting, that it maybe answered some of your questions, or if you had it super busy, I hope that gives you some hope to just come back and do it again in a better format. Hopefully next year we're still going to have it closed in October. I really hope so, because in my opinion October is the best time of the year to cycle in Mallorca. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you like that video, and see you in the next one.